leaving money on the table, patience, doing the right thing, gratitude, empathy, like all this stuff that, you know, unfortunately for the last 50 years, alpha businessmen were talking about alpha businessmen stuff, but deeply and secretly were very unhappy and very broken.
Gary, could you tell us about how's your relationship with your brother AJ and how to like build a prosperous business but also like care of that relationship?
Both my dad and I and my brother and I really believe what I'm about to say is true. I got very lucky, they got very lucky, that deep, deep, deep down, we chose love over money. And this is just the truth, which is why I'm willing to put it on film. I was the alpha player in both of those relationships, and I don't care about money as much. There's only one way to make a family business successful. It's one or both people have to care less about money. Only way.
It just comes
My
by
brother
really.
cares less about money.
And that's why it works.
A lot more.
And that's okay. It's okay to care about money. It's okay to not care about money. It's just understanding that that's the game. The only reason me and my dad and me and my brother succeeded was I left money on the table, 100%. That's the truth. And I'm not saying that like I'm an awesome guy or that they're bad. It's just the truth.
But you're happier.
And listen, and they're happy in their thing. It's just, that's exactly right. It's self-awareness. I didn't know it when I was doing it with my dad. I kind of knew it when I was doing it with my brother. I definitely now know it and that's the thing for a lot of you, you're also young, like, it's cool to like grow and become, I didn't have the luxury of living in this world that you guys live in. There weren't people like me talking about emotional intelligence around business. This was, and so I'm excited, when that young man's like, you've really, when I hear that, like I've been watching you for 3 years, you really changed my mindset. It's so powerful, I sit there and when I hear that, I'm like, man, it's funny, I don't even feel like I'm myself. I'm like almost watching the conversation and I'm like, wow, the world is so crazy. Like we can all, you guys are already both feeling it as well. And it doesn't, and so it's just crazy to be able to impact somebody, and I also know what I'm putting in the system. I'm putting a very important thing into the system, I think, selfishly, because I'm winning in business, I'm an alpha male, and most alpha males that are winning in business are talking about very different things than I'm talking about. And I think it's an important balance to the conversation. Leaving money on the table, patience, doing the right thing, gratitude, empathy, like all this stuff that, unfortunately for the last 50 years, alpha businessmen were talking about alpha businessmen stuff, but deeply and secretly were very unhappy and very broken. Yeah. And I don't know, that's just not interesting to me. I don't want to teach people how to make $1 million, but then do drugs and alcohol and be in depression. What's the point?
Yes. What about the purpose?
Yeah, and I'm, what's funny? I'm very into like winning and building. This is not for me, like, I'm not looking to be a monk or a healing coach or live in that mountain and have people come and talk to me about it. I just think it's true. I think you can build a more successful business if you're actually happy.